And we start tonight with several counties across central Indiana now under a winter weather advisory. Conditions really deteriorating just in the last hour. The weather's impacting the roads right now. Take a look. Lanes of I-465 eastbound closed near Keystone because of a crash. We've also seen a crash on I-70 tonight. In fact, state police tell us they've responded to more than 100 crashes and slide-offs all across Indianapolis interstates. And sadly, we're not out of the woods yet with steady snow falling right now. Thanks so much for joining us at 11 o'clock. I'm Jenny Runovich in tonight for Scott Swan. So Angela's tracking the weather impact. Things really did just go from bad to worse fast.
Yes, we had an area of heavy snow set up just west of Indianapolis. Really didn't move. Put down 2-3 more inches of snow, and now we're starting to see that move east. So we've upgraded tonight through tomorrow morning to a weather impact alert to make sure you are prepared. We were talking about it earlier this evening. It's a bad combination. Several inches of snow, single-digit temperatures, below zero wind chills, all leading to snowy and slick roads. Allow extra travel time and be prepared for school delays. Live Doppler 13 radar is really going to tell the story of this area of heavy snow that developed. Here's the outline of the winter weather advisory through 3 a.m. It does include Marion County. Now to radar, I'm going to show you that area of heavy snow that developed over the last couple of hours. It's still holding together and it's drifting slowly to the east, now having an impact from southern Hamilton County through western Marion into the central sections of Johnson County, and this will continue to move east. Under this area of heavy snow, the potential of 2-3 or more inches. The rest of central Indiana will be dealing with a couple of inches of snow. This is forecast to exit the state over the next couple of hours. But Jenny, the impacts, we're going to feel them overnight through at least the morning drive on Thursday.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. DPW tells us, meanwhile, plow drivers and mechanics have been working around the clock to treat streets in Indy. You'll remember just last week, city leaders rolled out that new snow removal plan for the rest of winter. Plows only will clear residential streets if snow totals reach 4 inches. This follows frustration back in January when 13 News learned more than 1,000 miles of residential roads were not included in the city's previous plan. So we are not done with the snow and cold just yet. Make sure you have the Live Doppler 13 weather app on your phone as we track more snow chances for Thursday. It is a free download in your phone's app store. Tonight, we're learning new details about a video appearing to show a violent confrontation between Lawrence police and a suspect. This incident ending in an investigation and an officer on leave. Alex Almanza is in Lawrence tonight with court documents detailing how this situation escalated.
It was this Walmart parking lot where court documents detail how an incident involving an illegally parked vehicle turned into a physical fight. A video posted to social media, which we can't show you on air, shows 2 officers restraining a man on the ground, with at least 1 officer seemingly throwing multiple punches at the man. Now, according to the probable cause affidavit, this all started around 4:30 Tuesday afternoon when an officer noticed a vehicle illegally parked in a fire lane. When the officer tried to check the license plate, police say a man inside got out and became aggressive. According to police, the man refused to obey commands and the situation escalated when the man hit the officers, wrestling one to the ground. Police say they used a taser, but it wasn't effective and the officer struck the man, eventually getting him to comply. Now Police Chief Curtis Bigsby acknowledging the incident, reading a statement at tonight's City Council meeting.
Transparency and accountability are fundamental to maintaining the trust of the community in which we serve. As Chief, we are committed to a fair and objective review of this incident, and appropriate actions will be taken based on the findings.
District 1 Council Member Tyrell Giles says he's seen the video and was shocked, saying he's received messages all day from his constituents, but he also noted the almost empty room tonight, saying more people should be coming out to voice their concerns.
I was disappointed. I did put out a message to the community, to all those folks that were calling and sending out to come on out tonight. And so it is very important that we must stand up and let government know about concerns that we have in our community if we want to be taken seriously and have those things addressed.
Meanwhile, anyone with information regarding this incident is urged to contact Lawrence Police Department. We've requested body camera video of the incident from police via a public records request. We're going to let you know when we receive that on WTHR.com, as well as our streaming apps. In Lawrence, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
Alex, thank you. The mayor of Lawrence tells us an internal affairs department is now reviewing that body camera footage and witness testimony as well. Fire investigators busy tonight looking into what caused 2 Indianapolis homes to catch fire. The latest happening near Michigan and Belmont on the near west side. Firefighters say no one was home at the time, but 4 dogs inside that house did not survive. The second fire happened just minutes earlier on the east side near 38th and Shadeland. Investigators say an issue with a space heater cord sparked the flames there. No one was home here either, but firefighters were able to rescue that family's pets. All right, tonight a contentious meeting here in downtown Indianapolis over the new director for Indianapolis Animal Care Services. We've seen protests from volunteers over the decision to give the shelter's interim director the permanent role. Our Logan Gay attended tonight's meeting. So Logan, was there a vote tonight?
No, there was no vote tonight because the committee already voted last month to approve the appointment and send it to the full council. Instead, this was an opportunity to hear from the public and Kelly Diamond about their thoughts on the current state of IACS.
There's simply no way that this many people can speak out and be wrong. When there is smoke, there is most certainly fire.
There were almost no empty seats left at this committee meeting as countless animal advocates and current and former IACS volunteers and staff publicly implored the committee to continue the search for a new director.
We need someone willing to communicate, collaborate, and not shut people out. I urge this committee, do not make this appointment. Do not cement these harmful policies into the future of IACS.
Kelly Diamond is the interim director for the shelter as the City County Council considers her official appointment. But some people expressed they're not impressed so far.
There are bad policies, cutting free volunteer hours, not running appropriate background checks. Obviously, there is low morale.
For years, volunteers could stay at the shelter until 9 p.m. Under the new policy, they have to leave by 7 p.m.
Slashing the volunteer hours during the week now forces dogs to hold their bladders and waste for over 14 hours or sit in their own waste until the next morning.
Diamond addressed some of these concerns about her decisions. She says changing volunteer hours is all about safety.
We value the positive contributions from our volunteers, and we also value their safety. And not only are we concerned about their safety when it comes to animals in our shelter, but also that of the public being able to access our building and our property and enter that building while they are there without management oversight.
But some council members took the time to encourage Diamond and IACS to use what they have.
Your volunteer corps is one of the strongest ones that I've seen in my 5 years of any agency, and I implore you to find a way to work with them and bring them back on at full speed.
Because that's all they want.
Let us help you. Don't push us away.
The final vote will be on March 3rd. In Indianapolis at CCB, Logan Gay, 13 News.
Now to the south side of Marion County, where 2 lawsuits allege a culture of violence inside Perry Township schools. So tonight we're hearing from the lawyers representing families suing the district over reported bullying issues. One of the students, a 6th grader at Rosa Parks Elementary. The other, an 11th grader at Perry Meridian High School. Their families say the students were bullied and hurt relentlessly. The 11th grader actually ended up in the hospital.
Families should not be sending their child to school and having them come home with permanent facial injuries or traumatic head injury. I don't think any of us want that for our children, and it's terrifying for families.
Now, the families claim Perry Township schools ignored warning signs of bullying and complaints from parents. The district, meanwhile, tells us it cannot comment on the lawsuits, but has, quote, stringent anti-bullying policies and practices.